Do 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 do. Do 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 do
How,
do do do.
how do I sound right now?
I don't know. Let me
Oh,
check.
all right. I'll just listen to it myself. See what I sound like. Check, 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 check. Why can't I hear myself?
I don't know. You went quiet for a minute. You were loud enough, and then you're quiet now.
Check. Why can't I
Why
hear
am I so
myself?
quiet? Oh, I know
No,
why. There we go. Whoa! Turned everything way up.
check.
Duh.
Oh, I know why I can't hear myself.
Why?
Because I don't have it sent to that.
Oh. Why? What's that? Almost sounds like I can hear myself.
Yeah, you can because you're so loud in my headphones it's playing back through my mic.
Why am I so loud?
Because I haven't turned you down.
Oh, turn me down. Turn me down.
I'm getting there. Give me a second.
You want to go out with me? No. Turn down. Turn down for what?
Why in the world are you so loud?
I don't know. Why am I so loud?
I don't know.
Why are you perfect? Saying I'm loud. Oh, turn me down. You don't know how to do that? You got like a volume button or something, and you push the little arrow that points downwards.
I do have a volume button but I'm sending you through the external sound card. I have to turn that down.
Oh. Okay. Turn that down somehow.
There we go.
Oh, that looks pretty cool. That Bloodborne. Too bad it looks like it's only PlayStation 4. Oh, that's sweet.
Bro.
PlayStation 4. Q, say something.
Saying things, talking to Oreo, saying things like I always do, talking to Oreo, waiting on him to tell me to stop. Alright. Shit, goddamn. Smacking shit.
Oh, that's sweet. Bro. PlayStation 4. Q, say something.
Saying things, talking to Oreo, saying...
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, and I sound good?
Yep. Just check the stream. Sounds good. It even sounded good when it was recording back through again.
Oh, where I was... Okay. Sorry.
Good to go.
Right, let me check. Oh, can I do this without having to wear two headphones?
Maybe.
I don't think I'm going to get the choice.
What'd you do? Sounds like shite.
No, I want... What? I sound like shit?
You did for like a second. I don't know what you did. Sounds good now.
Okay. No, I need to... Fucking... I want to double check to see how I sound coming through the board. And the only way to do that is to wear two sets of headphones and...
Oh. Let's see. Just waiting on cue so we can get started. Let's see. Come on. Dang it, that would work.
Motherfucker. Ugh. Wish I knew where that adapter was. I'd be in business.
Too. What'd you do again?
Oh, just ways
like
I
crap.
can. Oh, it's because I was leaning away from the. I was leaning away from the mic. I was thinking and moving away from the mic, and shit just got real.
Here it is. Oh shit! This is so funny. All right.
All right. Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna not be able to hear you for just 1 second.
All right, just waiting on Q. Get ready. Oh, where did I just put that? Oh, it didn't work anyways. Shoot.
Check. Ooh. That sounds sexy. Shut up, Oreo. I don't even have to hear you say anything. I know you're talking shit about me.
Yep, I am. Damn it.
Check.
Save image. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Perfect.
Okay, alright, I'm good now.
Perfect.
The only other thing I need to do real quick is take my headphones off for a second. Lean over here. Oh, shit. And...
oh, shit, I want Google. There we go.
Alright, let's do that.
Interesting. Whatever that works.
Oh, well, I guess I can survive.
Oh, that is cool. Image. Do. Just oh, there he is. Dang it, I had a picture for you too.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was gonna use a picture for you.
I'm sure it's something racist.
No. It's pretty funny. I'm gonna use it for a second anyways.
I can't even see it, so it doesn't fucking matter.
It's perfect. I love it.
Do I want to wear the green ones today, or do I want to wear the other ones? Yeah, I think I'll wear the green ones today. I like these. These are more comfortable.
I like that. I don't know if I want to put up your webcam. I like what I've got.
Let me see if I can see it real quick before everything goes ballistic.
Maybe I can send it to you on Skype. Let's see. How do I do that? Oh no, because it'll take you like 40 minutes to download it. Live out in the middle of nowhere, Q.
I know. Don't you fucking judge me.
That fast-ass connection.
That's something. So are you able to get the the Twitch stream fixed?
I hope so.
Or not the stream, but the account.
Oh, it let me log in. It didn't.
Okay.
Or actually, no, I didn't even try to log in. I lied. Or did I? I don't remember. I don't think I tried to log in. No, I didn't even try to log in. You messed it up. Alright. I guess I'll put your stupid webcam up. Bullcrap. 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 There we go. Whoa. That's not what I wanted. That was pretty cool. Whoever got to see that for a second.
So did you watch the fucking video that I posted?
Which one?
The animated thing on Destiny.
Oh, I've seen that a long time ago. I thought I sent that to you like a long time ago. Oh, maybe not. Okay.
Did you watch both of them? I posted two of them. The one and one in the comments.
I've seen both of them. I've seen the one he did for Halo too.
Oh.
That one's freaking hilarious. It's Halo's birthday, and Microsoft's throwing him a party.
Mm-hmm.
And he's trying to give him... Microsoft is trying to give him a graphics upgrade, and Halo 2's like, I don't want it. And Microsoft takes a big bag of money and throws it at him and says, yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I can see the stream.
That's Q right there, huh? Is that you?
Why am I the crybaby? Whore.
I don't know. Alright. Are you ready, Q?
Let me go in here and turn off the stream since I can't fucking watch it anyway.
I don't know why I have that song stuck in my head now. Do 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 do.
Let's see. All right, good enough. All right. Who's this?
What is it?
Oh. That's that Skype picture.
Do 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 do. Alrighty. Super HD Q. I'm loving it. Are you rocking the green headphones again?
I like my green headphones, dude.
Alright, alright. What are those, like Walmart brand?
Heather bought them for me because she knows I like green. So shut the fuck up.
Oh, okay. Alright. You like the green.
I like the green.
4-leaf clovers.
Actually, the reason why she bought it is I needed a little MP3 player that I could use at work.
Oh.
And for like the MP3 player
so
and the
those are
headphones.
Your inconspicuous headphones?
No, I needed the MP3. I needed the MP3 player. I didn't need the headphones, but it was like $5 at fucking dollar store
for both?
Yeah. I'm like, you can't pass that shit up.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you can't. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
I guess not really a good deal if it's at the dollar store. It costs $5.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, let's see if it'll play this. Let's see, how am I going to do that? Oh, I know how I can do it. Okay. Just got to pull this up. Are you ready, Q?
I was born ready, fuck nut.
You were born ready to fuck nuts?
Yep. All day, every day.
Oh, I don't have intro music. Whatever. We'll make it up, right?
Well, you can play our default intro music.
I guess I could. I knew where that was. When's the last time we played that?
3-4 weeks ago?
13 years ago? Feels
Something like that. Something like that.
Jeez. What? That ain't right. 2:15? 9:24. Oh, okay. I can't even find it. I'm an idiot. Alright.
Time to pull a all-nighter. I'm in my zone when I'm gaming at home. My controller plugged in and my games just turned on. Haters keep on hating. I don't think they want it, and I never run from nothing. But yeah, we run it. You know gamers run it, gamers run it, gamers run it, run it. I know gamers run it, gamers run it, gamers run it, run it. We know gamers run it, run it. They know gamers run it, we game it every day. So we run it.
What's up, Q?
What's up, Oreo?
The sky.
Okay.
Isn't that the classic answer?
Sure. I'll take your word for it. It sounds legitimate.
Yeah. Welcome to episode 24 of Pigspod. What are we going to talk about today?
I don't know. We think we're going to talk about some reject game.
Reject game?
Mm-hmm.
Call of Duty?
No, the other one.
Oh, Battlefield?
There, yeah, that's it. Found it.
Oh, shit. I don't know if I could even do an episode on Call of Duty.
I know I couldn't, because I couldn't tell you the first damn thing about it except there's a bunch of crybabies on it.
There's guns and stuff, I think.
Yeah. They make the best of troll videos.
Oh, yeah, they do. They do have... Alright, maybe we could do an episode about the troll videos.
Yeah, that's as close to Call of Duty as I could go.
I guess that's a good episode to bring the twins on. They're young enough for that demographic.
Yeah, I got two 11-year-olds. We could let them do the whole episode and let them scream for a half hour.
Yeah, there you go.
That's essentially what it's like to play Call of Duty.
Just have them yell obscenities.
Yeah, exactly.
I want fucking chocolate milk. Have you seen that video? Kid yelling for chocolate milk.
Yep.
Oh shit. I honestly think, oh, there we go already. What are we in? How far are we in?
Minutes.
Minutes
Wow.
in.
What happened?
Nothing. Why? What happened?
Oh, I don't know. I was concerned. Like 2 minutes in and then the stream drop.
Nope. Just didn't
Oh.
restart the recording. It's okay. I can pull it from the video.
Way to go, Oreo.
4 minutes in, and I've already said honestly, already fucked up. Didn't even start the recording. Can't get comfy in my chair.
I know. I really can't get comfortable in my chair.
Okay,
Yeah,
wait. How do you do this? How do you? Can't get comfy in the chair, Q.
Oh, see, for me, as a now former smoker, I'm sitting here like I don't know what to do with my hands. Like
You don't know what
I'm
to put in your mouth.
yeah, I'm just like I'm going pixie or I'm going fucking fun dip stickless tonight. So
All right,
like
well,
I'm sitting here.
we better get to
struggling.
it. Hunt the
All right.
truth. Hunt the truth that is Master Chief and Halo 5 Guardians and the story behind Halo 5 Guardians. All that jazz. Uh-oh. There you go.
What?
Apparently whenever I push that button, it freezes you. There we go. You're good now.
I was gonna say stop pushing that button.
Freezes your video. So, since I bet 99% of the people listening to this haven't heard the pilot episode of Pigspod, which we already kind of talked about this stuff, where Master Chief has been, what he's been doing, who he's been doing it with, what the hell happened to Cortana. All right, let's just get into it. So,
Okay.
when did they release that video, the Halo 5 video of Master Chief walking around in a desert? Or wait, you don't know it's Master Chief yet. Oh shoot, I jumped the gun. Some dude in a cloak and he's wandering the desert.
That was E3 last year, I believe.
Last year. So like
Yeah.
a year ago at least?
Oh yeah. I'm
Maybe in June?
Yeah, June or July. I'm like 90% positive that was the E3.
Yeah, because wasn't that when they announced they were gonna do a beta? All right.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, you don't know who it is. You definitely don't know who it is, and he's in a cloak.
Yeah. Which that just I don't.
It could be a rapist. It could be a serial flasher.
I get the symbolism
of the serial flasher.
No, well, Jesus Christ. I get the symbolism of Chief wearing a cloak. Like I understand the symbolism, but
what do you mean?
All right, so the symbolism of the cloak means he's going out of his way to disassociate himself from the UNSC. Like that's him standing there in a cloak, or us not knowing it's Master Chief because he's wearing a robe, cloak, whatever. When you see a cloaked figure like that, you think of anonymity. You think of he's a stranger. He's the unknown.
Yeah.
And that's the meaning of that. That's the symbolism of him wearing a cloak, and it's also him hiding the fact that he's UNSC. And so you have to look at it and say, okay, why is he hiding himself from the UNSC? Okay, now he's doing it. That's the whole kind of purpose behind that video is him. He's disassociating himself from the UNSC. He's hiding from the UNSC. Within the first 2 seconds of that video, you automatically get the impression that there's somebody hiding.
Yeah.
And that's part of his wearing the cloak. So I get that part of it, but at first glance, I really had to sit and kind of think about it and what that meant, and what the cloak kind of symbolized. Because right out of the gate, the first time I saw it when I was watching the E3 stream, I'm like, why the fuck is a man wearing armor wearing a cloak? Like it makes no goddamn sense. And then it wasn't
dusty,
until
Q. He can't get his armor dusty.
Oh, whatever. But then sitting and watching the trailer a few times, I really get the understanding of like he is disassociating from the UNSC. He doesn't want to be found by the UNSC. He's hiding from the UNSC, and that was before we knew anything else. Like that right there was the cornerstone of what Halo 5 is going to be about.
So he's hiding. He's ashamed. What is he ashamed of?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that he's ashamed of anything.
I thought he was looking for something. Doesn't it seem like he's looking for something at the same time he's hiding?
Yeah, well, see, and that's the other half of the video, or the other half of that trailer, or the other third. That's really about the best way to put it. The first third, the first third that you need to get out of this video is he is disassociated and hiding from the UNSC. The second third that you need to really pull out of here is that he's searching for something, and it has something to do with Cortana. Like, we already know that Cortana is saying that she's dead isn't the correct way of saying it, but she's unavailable for whatever reason.
Yeah.
You know, and he's searching for
Something.
He's searching for Cortana or something associated with Cortana.
And the last third is, what the fuck is that thing coming out of the sand?
Yeah, the Forerunner. It's a piece of Forerunner technology. So what this video is kind of telling you in 3 parts is the Chief is hiding from the UNSC while searching for something associated with Cortana. During his search, he is going to find a piece of the Forerunners that's going to rise him up from the ashes. What's going to happen is he's going to discover the Forerunner, and he's going to rise up to deal with the UNSC. Because as soon as that Forerunner Sphinx comes up out of the air, his cloak is blown back.
Yeah.
So you automatically, like, that's telling you in this story is the Forerunner is going to help him confront the UNSC for whatever reason.
And become Chief again.
Or possibly become Chief. Or he may never become Chief again.
No, that's what I think the symbolism is it blows his cloak off. He's no longer a serial flasher. He's Master Chief again. He's dumping the cloak.
I mean, I definitely see your point of view there, and that's a reasonable analogy. So
I'm excited for it.
I'm really excited.
Oh, I was trying to find. I don't think I found the right one because I haven't played Halo 4 in so long. I mean, it seems I can't even remember when Halo 4 came out now. It seems like it's been such a long time for Halo, from the beginning days to now. Last year? No, not last year. I mean the year before that, Christmas. That's what I think.
Hang on, let's see. It's 2015, 2013?
2013 is when it came out?
I think, November 2013, I believe.
Yeah, so we're a year and a half in. But I was trying to find the final cutscenes kind of stuff from Halo 4, because I cannot remember what Master Chief and Cortana were up to.
Well, what happened is the Cortana, using her rampancy, using her multiple personalities, injected herself into the Forerunner network and was able to overload it with multiple viruses, using her different personalities to shut down the Forerunner networks and to finally help defeat the Didact. Meanwhile, after the explosion from dealing with the Didact, John is kind of caught in this limbo where he's almost kind of like Neo in the Matrix, where he can influence the Matrix and not be plugged into the Matrix, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what happens to Chief, and it's where the first opportunity where Chief is kind of in the network per se, and he's able to interact with Cortana for the first time in a almost physical way, even though it's in a digital form, if you will.
Yeah.
And it's where she pretty much says, "Hey, this is it. This is as far as I can go. Doing what I did broke my programming. I'm finished."
Yeah, there was a real sexual moment there at the end too, where Chief gets to meet a full-sized Cortana.
Yeah,
and he's kind of like flabbergasted for a second.
Well, it's a I really dislike the way that they treated Cortana in the video games, where they did hypersexualize it, and make it more of like Cortana, is an assistant, basically it's like the boss fucking the secretary kind of thing. And I really, and I mean, I don't like that direction that it went. I like the direction that it was implied in the books, where Cortana Cortana is a piece of Halsey. Halsey was the mother figure for John.
Was she?
She was.
She seems like she was real shitty to the kids.
Well, I'm not saying she was a good mother figure.
Oh, okay.
No, but I mean, really, I mean,
there was redheaded stepchild.
Well,
mother.
in a way,
okay.
Basically, what I'm saying is when you're reading through the Fall of Reach, and you're getting you're getting the backstory of John and how he was chosen, and how Halsey had responsibility of all these children. You kind of get this like maternal sense in a way. I wouldn't say she was very good at it because Halsey was very wrapped up with her work.
I don't see her as a mother. I see her as like a slave owner.
Do you really? So that's how you perceive Halsey?
Yeah, I
really.
Maybe I just have a, I don't know, sour feeling towards her, but like
a warped personality.
The shit she did, like when she lied to the families and she said, "Oh, here's your kid," and it wasn't even their kid; it was some clone of their kid.
Well, she was very much one of the people that saw it as the ends justify the means. Like it.
Well, then tell them that. Don't give them a fake kid. Go, hey, your kid's gonna save the universe and become Master Chief.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't have that understanding. She's very clinical. She's very by the book, very scientific, and she doesn't have time for emotion. And and that doesn't even work. I don't have time to be sad or happy or joy or whatever. I have to deal with this. Yeah. And that's the kind of Cortana that we got in the books, and then we get this like I said, sexy secretary that every fucking business quarter her tits get bigger. It's like
I wonder who programmed that in. I don't think it was Halsey.
I don't think Halsey.
Or maybe it was. Maybe she sees herself in Cortana, and she's like, you know what? I wish I had bigger tits. Let's program it in that every year Cortana just gets a cup upgrade. A cup grade, if you will.
A cup grade? Oh my god. So, but anyway, that's moving on from that trailer, from what we saw there.
Yeah.
And then
now I'm not done talking about it.
Okay, keep going.
I've heard a theory of where he is, and I put something up on the Facebook page that I was being silly, but like the first paragraph of what I put up there, I was serious. The theory is that he's not actually on a planet, he's on a moon that's near a planet that used to be used by the UNSC for Spartan training grounds. And I can't remember the theory exactly. This is just how I remember it in my mind. I've kind of molded it around to fit what I think. That he's by an old training facility that maybe he used to actually train at when he grew up. And he's kind of looking at Cortana and he's remembering what Halsey did to him. And maybe he's kind of, angry in a way, but also looking for maybe some of that old technology. Maybe this is where he first met Cortana, on that training planet. The red planet that you see in the background of the thing. I don't remember what the name of the planet is off the top of my head, but I just remember it being an old training facility for the UNSC where they trained Spartans back when John was young enough, when they first started training the Spartans. And so I'm wondering if he's going there to look for technology. But he's not on the planet. He's on the moon next to the planet. So I don't know if he, like you were saying, he's kind of being cautious, trying to stay away from UNSC and Oni, who are looking for him because, he's still active duty and he kind of left. And he's kind of been disobeying orders.
He's been AWOL.
Yeah, AWOL, there's the word.
Yeah, that's I think that's going to be the theme from Locke's perspective.
Yeah.
Is we're talking AWOL. For whatever reason, he's AWOL.
And when you see that the Forerunners are there, it makes you almost think that they're watching and following everything the UNSC is doing. And as soon as it was abandoned, like, Forerunners moved in.
Well, I think the Forerunners have been there all along.
That might be it too. They were just inside the planet. Or the moon, or whatever.
That's been the big thing with the Forerunners, is they are ancient upon ancient upon ancient, so ancient that if you follow the terminals, the terminals from Halo 4 spoke of the Forerunners were ancient when humans rose to power the first time, and that's the real mindfuck that people are missing when they're not getting into the backstory of Halo. This is in this particular storyline of the Halo universe, the humans have risen to great power twice now, and the second time around we're not even to its full potential. The first time we rose to power was well before what we would consider 35 to 4,000 years BC, and that was at our pinnacle then, and because of our desire to destroy the flood back then. It took us into direct conflict with the Forerunners 6,000 years ago, in our time now, and we lost a battle to the Forerunners,
Yeah.
and the Forerunners reduced us back to literally caveman technology, and we started the process over again, and Chief is now the apex of where they are now, 2,000 more years into the future.
Yeah.
Or no, excuse me, 200 more years into the future, or 300 more years in the future.
Heck yeah.
It's like 25 something.
There's a badass YouTube video that I have to find. I'll have to put it up on the Facebook or something. That basically summarizes everything that is in the books, the Forerunner history, as it were. Like who the hell the librarian is, the didact, what the hell he's doing there. He's not even the leader. He acts like he's the fucking shit and he runs shit. But he's not.
He's essentially just a military advisor.
Yeah. And like their backstory, when you start looking into that and how they were involved in the flood, and how it's funny now when you look at them, they're almost just like the Covenant prophets.
Oh yes,
they're causing a lot of problems, and they think they know everything, and they're the shit, and the universe needs to follow our ways.
I think the biggest mindfuck of the whole storyline there is the fact that the librarian and the didact are husband and wife.
Yeah.
That just...
You never get that out of Halo 4. I think you kind of do towards the end. You kind of like, wait a minute.
You get that there's a relationship, and I think they even do mention the fact that he even says something on the lines of, for my wife, you're treating me like shit, essentially.
Yeah.
And, because she's helping John, and he's trying to stop John. Because, the didact sees them as the old humans, as trying to destroy everything, when in actuality the humans were just trying to stop the flood, and they were more concerned about stopping the flood than they were dealing with anything else. And when they became into contact with the Forerunners, the human assumed that the flood had already tainted the Forerunners, and they wanted to, they felt they needed to take out the Forerunners back then.
Yeah.
And they bit off way more than they could chew. The didact sees them as very, very, very almost on like a bestial level. Like they're nothing more than just animals. He
views everyone like that, though.
Yeah, he does. He's
an asshole.
He totally is. And the librarian saw the humans as so much more than that. Like she sees the humans as the mantle carriers. They're the ones that are supposed to take the mantle of protecting the universe away from the Forerunners.
Yeah.
Like, in a peaceful transition. That's the reason
why. A very
why
husband and wife look at where the husband is an asshole. Look at their kids, and the mother thinks everything of them, and the husband's like, pieces of shit. Go outside and play. You're fucking shit up out there. Quit. Get off the swing.
Get out of my yard. But and that's a really neat that's a really neat kind of like relationship that they have going on.
Yeah.
And setting it up for the next stuff, the next teaser trailers is I can't wait to get to that part.
Yes. But like from there, the end of Halo 4 to where he is in that opening teaser thing that they did at E3 in the desert of the moon or whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's a good theory, that he's on the moon near that training planet of probably where he first initially met Cortana. I'm gonna go ahead and say that.
Okay.
How did he even get there? And what happened to Cortana? Wasn't Cortana functional? Well, barely.
No. Cortana was no longer functional by the time the credits rolled in Halo 4.
Oh, done with. Didn't he pull out a dead chip, pretty much?
He pulled out the dead chip, yes.
Okay, so he has that. So how the fuck does he float across the universe?
He could have picked up any number of things from the planet from Requiem. He could have used...
I guess he could have grabbed like a spare Banshee and just Banshee'd it across there.
He could have Banshee'd it. He could have picked up some type of drop ship. He could have been a stowaway on Covenant stuff. He could have stowed away. Hell, who knows? He could have even picked up some form of Forerunner flyer that we haven't seen yet. And started his trek across the galaxy.
I gotta say, UNSC really dropped the ball. Did you ever watch Rugrats when you were little?
Yes.
And the parents never watched the kids?
Nope.
Never. I feel like that's what the UNSC has done for Master Chief. They're never watching him. They're never there when he needs them. They just assume he's fine. Oh, it's John. He's going to be good. No, a whole Covenant fleet? John will be all right. They don't watch him. They don't keep an eye on him. So, like, the Oni, as soon as they start looking for him, they seem a little more capable. But, like, the UNSC doesn't keep an eye on him at all. And then at the end of Halo 4, like, so easily he just disappears from everywhere.
Well, there was the throwdown between Chief and the Didac, in reference to the Infinity and everything that was going on. It wouldn't be that hard to say that he, slipped away at the best possible time because, the Infinity was still recovering from its problems. John was still recovering from his. The shield. It was so many variables that was going on.
I wonder if they're gonna pretend that he's dead again. Tell everyone back on Earth, and oh yeah, our savior of the universe, because everyone looks up to him so highly. Oh, he's dead.
Something to think about. Even to this day, the Spartan program still isn't well known.
Nobody knows John. I think
I'm not saying that nobody knows John.
Oh, okay.
But I think the mass population as a whole doesn't know John. They might know that they might know of Spartans, but they don't necessarily know of John 117 or.
Oh, see, I was thinking there's a whole industry of Spartans on Earth, and he played on every TV, and people are buying.
I don't think they're propagandizing him.
Oh, see, that's how I was picturing it. Ladies lining up to meet the chief.
Yeah, they kept the whole concept of the Spartans fairly quiet in the beginning because they didn't want the news to get out and be leaked to the insurrectionists.
See, I thought they would use them as like to bring back morale to Earth, but are they keeping the whole Covenant War quiet too? Maybe they're just acting like everything's good.
Well, they tried up until Halo 2.
Yeah.
Halo, when on Harvest, they completely covered it up and whitewashed it because on Harvest they, we tried to make first contact with the Covenant and it went horribly bad, and Oni kind of covered it up, and then on Reach, with Reach being the seat of ONI, because the Office of Naval Intelligence had their headquarters on Reach, and it was New Mombasa. That whole planet was huge, and when it comes to population. So when Reach got glassed, there was nothing that you could do to cover up the fact that there was some shit going down. Even despite the fact that Reach was so far as an outlying colony, because it was the furthest outlying colony that we had the planet that we had colonized, and you couldn't cover that shit up.
I wonder how many groups rose up like after 9/11, like conspiracy. UNSC was behind the glassing.
Oh, absolutely, there had to have been, because we had no contact or no concept that we were not alone in the galaxy.
Yeah.
We did not realize that, and then all of a sudden, then in Halo 1, Reach had already happened, and we were still kind of reeling from like, this is a new threat that we didn't really have time to take everything in, and then by Halo 2, they're on Earth. Between Halo 2, ODST, and 3, they're already on Earth, and then by 4, using by the ousting of the brutes and the ousting of the prophets, we had been able to claim a truce with the Covenant, and that's kind of what was going on in Halo 4, is we believed that there was a truce.
Yeah.
So.
See, that's
I really enjoy Halo lore, by the book
Heck yes, dude. I need to read more of the books.
You need to read more of the books. You really do, because you need to be a part of the Drunken Halo book club that's coming up. Yeah.
What are you guys on? Contact Harvest?
We're on Contact Harvest. And believe it or not, we're actually we're going to have one more guest on that show.
Sweet.
Lady Q-Stick is going to be on that show. She's in the process of reading Contact Harvest right now.
Oh, I might have to read that. Speaking of Drunken Halo, while we're on it really quick, you should go listen to the latest episode of Drunken Halo, their 4-year anniversary. And I'm just going to say, if you make it all the way to the end, you might hear some familiar people.
Well, the best of the best was on last.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we went a little bit over our 15-minute time limit.
Yeah.
Oh, well. But All right.
So anyway,
Yeah, back to Master Chief.
back to Master Chief. So do you want to go ahead and do the new trailer discussion now?
I want to get there.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to talk about. I'm just gonna speculate, like how he got to where he is. I feel like you might be right. Maybe a lot of people don't know who he is, so he kind of hitchhiked his way across the galaxy, kind of.
Well, I don't think hitchhiking across the galaxy is the correct way to say, because
Why not?
you know,
There's a guide. There's a guide of how to do it. Hitchhiking.
so
What?
everybody's going to know you're not going to be able to not notice a 7-foot tall man in armor.
Yeah.
Like that you're not going to be able to miss. I think by saying, stowing away or hiding out or even just commandeering stuff, transportation on his own, that's kind of how I think he got there. But realistically, to continue the storyline, he really doesn't. It doesn't have to be explained how he got there.
Yeah. Well, I'm wondering if like he has a plan from the beginning. Like, oh, I'm gonna get Cortana back. I bet that's his main focus. Like immediately, I'm gonna go get Cortana back.
For the next two video games, that's going to, or excuse me, for at least the next video game for Halo 5.
Yeah.
That's at least going to be his main focus.
Yeah.
Maybe into, they might stretch this focus out into 2 games, but we'll speculate on why I say only 2 games here very soon.
All right. So yeah, whatever, he hitchhikes his way, or he just borrows a Banshee.
Yeah.
And he gets there. He knows where he's going somehow. I don't know how he knows where the planet is or how he gets there. Whatever. It's fictional. He goes to the planet. He parks on the moon. He's wandering around. A war sphinx pops up. And this is where shit gets interesting. Because did he kill the Didact? Now I can't remember again.
Yes.
Okay.
He killed the Didact with an explosive.
You think the Forerunner would be onto him and they'd be watching him?
Well, the Forerunners have been watching him all along.
Well, I'm wondering if that's why the War Sphinx pops up all of a sudden. They're like, hang on a minute, you're getting awfully close to some of our shit. Or maybe the War Sphinx doesn't even attack him. Oh shit, now we're
noise.
We're going way off.
Well, honestly, I mean, if you want my honest opinion, I think that the War Sphinx is a signifier that he's on a planet of extreme Forerunner technology. So much so that I think that they're going to be dealing with some of the oldest of old Forerunner technology because of this.
See, I was wondering if that moon actually was like a Forerunner armory, because they don't really use War Sphinx. I mean, there hasn't been one of them for a long time.
I think the Sphinx is a symbolism of something rising from the ashes, less than it being an actual enemy that he has to fight in game.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is more of a symbol that discovering the Forerunner technology is going to allow him to rise from the ashes and deal with Agent Locke. He's going to deal with the troubles that's facing the humanity, that's facing the Covenant, that's facing at the end of the day, the biggest enemy that you have to deal with in the Halo universe is the Flood.
Yeah.
We haven't seen the Flood yet. They haven't even dropped any teasers that the Flood is going to happen. But that is the number one bad thing in the universe. Before this trilogy is over with, you're going to have to deal with the Flood, and I think it's going to happen in this game.
I bet. Yeah, bring him back.
Yep.
Well, Chief doesn't even care about anything but Cortana, I'm pretty sure.
He doesn't. And I think that's why he's saying he's going to use the Forerunner technology to bring Cortana back. And I think
he's going to reuse the Forerunner technology to do it?
Yep, well that's how she was created in the first place. It was the Forerunner technology on Reach, the latchkey discovery from Reach, that allowed Cortana to be created.
Yeah, from Halsey's.
I won't say that she was created, that the technology allowed her to be created. It allowed us to finally use that technology.
Yeah.
Whatever it was that the old man that was killed in the beginning of Reach, whatever it was, whatever his discovery was, the latchkey discovery was some way to decrypt the technology for us to understand how to create an artificial intelligence.
Okay.
And that was the Forerunner technology. And that's the reason why Chief is going and looking for what he's looking for, because he knows, or he either knows or will learn that the Forerunner technology is what allowed us to create Cortana.
Uh-huh.
And that's what he's off to discover.
And Cortana wasn't the first Cortana, aren't they? Aren't there a bunch of Cortanas?
Not to my knowledge.
No? I thought every Spartan got an AI, and they were all a lot like Cortana.
All the Spartans got an AI, but Cortana was the only AI to be created from biomatter.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So she's the most advanced AI?
She's the most advanced AI.
Oh, that's convenient, and it goes to the best Spartan.
Well, that was kind of the reason why they did it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking immediately when that guy first invented that technology, you know what he did with it, Q.
Oh, yeah. Sex robots.
Sex robots.
We'll go ahead and call that out. Sex robots.
With their cup grades.
The cup grades. God, that's fucking brilliant. I love that. But, yeah, Cortana was the most advanced. She was able to move from, any type of text and decipher and understand it.
Yeah.
You never put any thought into it, but why in the world was Cortana able to decipher the Forerunner technology like she was able to in Halo 4? Spoiler alert, she's made from fucking Forerunner technology.
Oh.
It's like she understands
I was
how it
thinking
works.
she was just like C-3PO and she just speaks 14,000 languages.
Well, the 3PO has to be programmed with 14,000 or 1.5 million. How many million languages was?
I don't know. You're the expert. We can
Over
get
4
skills
million
on here and
forms
he'll
of
know.
communication. 4 million forms of communication.
4 million?
Yeah.
All right. Well, see, I was thinking Cortana was something like that, but I guess if she just had the coding ingrained in her already.
Yeah, it was in her DNA. She was created from Forerunner technology.
Yeah, her CNA,
RNA.
whatever it is that the computer has.
Binary.
Yeah. All right. So whatever. Chief gets there. He's going to get Cortana. Now, Agent Locke. I think Agent Locke actually has history with Halsey as well. Not like that. Not anything sexual. I know that you were thinking that right away.
No, honestly, the first thing I was thinking of is I think he was a part of the interrogation of Halsey and Reed or in Halo 4.
Yeah, that video. Yeah, I know what one you're talking about.
The opening cinematic.
Yeah. I think they had a different voice actor at the time.
Yeah, I do too.
But I'm pretty sure that that's supposed to be Agent Locke.
Do you believe that at his core, Master Chief is broken?
Yeah.
What does this have to do with John? That was just watching. On a complete side note, when I went and got Halo 4 opening night, and the first thing I wanted to do before I did the multiplayer is I wanted to play through the campaign that night. So I stayed up all night to play the campaign, and I remember watching that opening cinematic and just how powerful it was telling the story of John. And her, and it was at that point that you do get the impression that she does have some form of maternal instinct towards John.
Yeah.
Like she does care about him. She does want to see him succeed in a maternal sense. And I think that was definitely the person that was interrogating her is either Agent Locke or somebody directly connected.
Yeah, in the military, Oni.
Because she says that you're not Oni, you're something different. And that tells you right there that whoever this Agent Locke is, he's going to be something outside of Oni, and what that is, I don't know. It's open for speculation. Some black hat shit.
I forget, what was he asking Arbiter in that trailer, the next trailer they released? Him and Arbiter were having a meeting, and Arbiter
made a comment something along the lines of that you're hunting him. Like that's the...
Oh yeah, and he says, I'm looking for the Spartan.
Yeah. And that's a real big signifier, the way that the Arbiter put it. He says, you're hunting him. You're not looking for him. Looking for him is totally different than hunting for something. I'm looking for my keys, but I'm hunting for dinner. I mean, really, that's about the best way you can put it. Can you not?
I guess if
You
you
know,
live in
I'm
the
not.
forest and you hunt for dinner.
Yeah, but
No, I get
still,
what
I
you're
mean,
saying. Yeah.
that's the level of significance that phrase was. You know, you're hunting for him.
Yeah,
So.
definitely hired. Now, see, I'm thinking Halo 5 is going to start out, maybe like a brief Master Chief thing, but it's immediately going to go to Agent Locke, being hired by Oni. You need to find Master Chief. He's going to answer some questions. We found a whole stash of sex robots with his name on them, and he forwarded the bill to the UNSC. This isn't going to stand. No, I'm just kidding.
Really, is that what it is? It's like
he
he was staying at a hotel room that was comped by fucking UNSC, and he like ransacked the fucking minibar and bought tons of fucking $29.99 porn. Like, are you serious?
Yeah.
God damn.
I was thinking about that today. Another
You were-
site.
were you were-
Not that exactly. Not that exact thing. I was thinking about when you said hotel room. I was trying to think. Even before Master Chief disappeared, where's he been staying? Is he renting hotel rooms? Is he like?
Well, Spartans don't necessarily have the same sleep cycles that we do.
He still has to sleep and eat eventually. Where is he sleeping and eating at? Like,
if I remember correctly,
is he at a hotel room and he's calling up Pizza Hut? I need a pizza.
Well, I mean, if you're going to go that far, we've played Halo Reach, Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, ODST, and 4, and we've never seen a Spartan go to the bathroom.
Yeah, what's
and so I mean, it's like whatever. You're pay no attention to the man behind the curtain, Oreo.
No, but I need to pay attention.
I
I need to know all. I was trying to log into the stupid Twitch. No, I need to pay attention because I want to know everything, the side lore, the side stories. I mean, we've talked about doing side story podcasts where we just go off on ridiculous tangents.
I'm 100% for it anytime.
Like Master Chief at a hotel room ordering a pizza. I need a pizza.
Cortana, locate me, Pizza Hut.
Cortana, call Pizza Hut.
I'm not Siri, John. Speaking of that, speaking of side tangents, have you noticed that fucking Microsoft is going balls deep with this whole
with Halo everything?
Yeah,
isn't there a new browser called Spartan or something like that?
Their new browser is going to be called Spartan, and their
Siri
version
is Cortana.
Yeah, their Siri is Cortana. Like that's.
Did they use Cortana or what's her name's voice?
The Jen Taylor, yeah, they're using Jen Taylor for it.
Wow, isn't Cortana better too? I've heard it's a better system.
I've used Cortana a few times, and I like it, but I mean, in all honesty,
it's too bad the Windows phones suck balls.
Yeah, that. I will say though that I am highly considering getting a Windows phone. Like, I had no desire to buy a Windows phone
until they put Cortana on it.
Until they put Cortana on it.
Right.
Like that's amazing that's a selling point for me. Like I didn't give two shits. I really didn't. I couldn't.
I wonder if she'll
less.
have cup grades on there on the Windows phone.
I hope so. The only other selling point for me in the Windows phone is the fact that it's made by Nokia. And everybody knows that, at the end of the world, it's going to be cockroaches and Nokia phones.
Yeah, I don't know about the new ones. The old brick ones, though, are going to be all over the place.
Yeah. So
they're going to be using those as mortars. Just launching Nokia phones.
So, but yeah, Microsoft is going balls deep with this. So I'm really interested to see where it goes.
It's funny that they're going this far into Halo with everything they're doing. They're just they're trying to, when you type in Spartan or Guardians or Cortana or anything, all it brings up is something about Halo. Like, they're putting like all their money, all their eggs back into the same basket that they 343 dropped first time around.
Yeah, and I think that I'm really interested. I mean, it does tell us one thing that's really, really cool. It tells us that Halo is going to be around for a while. I mean, even if it's just 4, 5, and 6 of Halo, you're still looking at fucking. If they're releasing a Halo every 3 years.
Yeah. Well, they already talked from now. Bonnie Ross already said there's going to be a 5, 6, 7, and at least one. I don't know if she's talking 6 and 7, but she said at least one will not have Master Chief in it.
Oh, I really think it's going to be
7.
I think at some point, and it really, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if Halo 5 Chief died.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't. I mean, it would be heartbreaking because I love his character so much, and I have literally gamed with Master Chief since I was in high school. So losing that character does really suck. I mean, that's
like with us. He's gone through puberty with us.
Oh yeah, and I mean that's like
like
losing your primary character on Quake or something on the whatever mode it is, where if you die you're gone forever.
His friend Cortana had cup grades. Our friends, as we were growing up, had cup grades.
Or we wish they had cup grades.
Well, while we're talking about him dying, we might as well go there. The new trailer for Hunt the Truth.
The symbolism in
second.
This. The 17-second trailer that tells so much.
So much. It starts out. I wish I could play it on the stream. I don't have it loaded up.
Go ahead and vamp for me, because there's something I'm searching for that I really wanted to read on the show.
Uh-oh. Is it that bad?
No, it's that good.
Oh, alright, shit, what happens when I do that? I think it freezes you. Oh, it doesn't matter, you're just not moving anyways. I'm going to try and find this, but I remember it's a 17-second clip. Starts out, shows Agent Locke, well, it shows a sniper rifle. I'm pretty sure you can see Agent Locke in the background. We're really professional. All the info we bring up, we say, we're pretty sure. I think, I'm guessing, but... you see a sniper rifle, a bullet comes out, the word traitor is engraved on it, and then it fades over to the right, follows the bullet, and it hits Master Chief's helmet, and it shatters into a million pieces. And then it says Halo 5, Hunt the Truth, blah blah blah. So I don't know, it almost makes you think, is Master Chief dying? Because the bullet's hitting his helmet in the head. It never showed the entire Chief. It showed his helmet, but is he going to be dying or something? Hunt the Truth. How do I show this on the stream? I can play the audio from it. Whatever, it's the traitor bullet. Shoots Master Chief. Now, see, I automatically think that they're being literal here. That Chief's going to die in Halo 5. I mean, Bonnie Ross has already said Chief is going to die sometime soon. Well, she didn't say sometime soon, but she kind of hinted at that fact that sometime soon Chief is going to die. They're going to go a different direction, new characters, which I think is going to be Agent Locke. Is going to be the first one that you're going to fall in love with. I don't know. I'm thinking you're going to fall in love. Well, you're not going to fall in love. You're not going to be like, oh, Agent Locke. Take off your armor. Let me see it all.
I can't find this
you're
article I was looking for.
Be fond of Agent Locke. I think him and Master Chief are actually going to join up forces, and Agent Locke is going to go AWOL and leave Oni, and they're going to find something on this old planet, this old UNSC training grounds kind of thing, and join up together, and then something's going to happen. Master Chief's going to finally die after all these years, after everything he's been through.
Product not yet rated.
Oh, yeah. See, product not yet rated. Bullet goes into Chief's helmet. But now I'm thinking him and Chief are going to join up. There's going to be something they find out about Dr. Hall. I'm still like not liking Halsey. I'm thinking they're going to find out something about her program. It's going to be like a Born Identity thing where they find out what's going on. The government didn't even know about it. Only Oni knew about it. Oni has a lot of secrets. Oni has a lot of shit going on. And I'm guessing they're gonna find something. Agent Locke's gonna leave Oni. You're gonna become Agent Locke. You're gonna be alongside Master Chief. I'm wondering if they're gonna do that bullshit co-op thing they did back in Halo 2, where you went back and forth from Arbiter to Master Chief. Was that in Halo 2?
Yeah.
See, it's been so long since I've played. I need to go back through and play all of these.
Or is it Halo 3?
We need to have now that you have Master Chief Collection, we need to go through and play all of them.
I know. I need to get a second controller because the wife wants to play all the way through.
See, we need to do that before Halo 5 comes out.
Well, there was something I really, since we're on the topic of the trailer and the bullet, did you know that there was different writings on the bullet, like different words? Have you seen this?
Well, I thought there was just traitor.
No. This blew my mind.
Or is it as it's spinning? Are there other engravings on it?
This is from TeamBeyond.net.
Okay.
It says the website introduced a version of the teaser which allowed users to go frame by frame on the video and truly see what words were written on the bullet. After looking at the teaser carefully, you find the following words in this order. This is super important. Like this told me that this is going to be an epic story that they're going to tell us in Halo 5.
All right.
Son, abductee, victim, orphan, recruit, soldier, warrior, ally, hero, savior, traitor.
What? Okay, go back. That's Master Chief's in a nutshell.
This is Master Chief's story.
Okay, what was the first word? Son,
as in like
like my son?
Child.
Yeah,
your
okay.
son.
Abductee, so he was a son, abducted by Halsey.
Who was in victim.
Victim. Okay, he was victimized by Halsey. She treated children really shitty. Forced him into the Spartan program.
Which made him an orphan.
Yep. He was an orphan? Didn't she kill his parents too? Maybe that's what he finds out, that she killed his parents. Maybe that's why he hates her.
No, he doesn't hate Halsey.
No, I'm thinking he's gonna hate Halsey in this one. I'm thinking that's when shit's gonna go down.
No, you got to take abductee, victim, and orphan, and kind of all tie them together. Okay. You know, because of if I remember correctly, I think that was part of the story that was explained to the children. Excuse me, that they were orphans.
Oh, okay. So he thinks he's an orphan. His parents don't because they have a clone that's not even John, but they think it's John.
No, they have a clone that's it's dead.
Yeah, the clones don't last very long, so they die early, young.
So your next ones are recruit.
Recruit, okay, gets recruited into the Spartan program, into the army.
Where he becomes a soldier.
Yep, into the military, UNSC.
But by becoming a soldier, that soldier becomes a warrior.
Warrior.
Right.
That's the word I can't say. Warrior.
Warrior. The next is ally.
Ally?
Which he is ally to the Covenant.
Are you thinking that's what the ally means?
I do. I think he's an ally to humanity. I think he's an ally to the Covenant, the Arbiter, the whole 9 yards, which he saves Earth, in Halo 3, which makes him a hero.
Oh, I'm thinking he's an ally to sexbots.com, but okay.
Well, it could be.
Go on.
And then by through Halo 4, he becomes the savior by killing the Didact. By killing the Didact and stopping the.
Okay, and they put up pictures of him everywhere.
Right.
There's parody pictures of him naked. They get leaked.
There's he posted some nude selfies on Twitter. It happens.
Yeah, got leaked. He shouldn't have used the cloud.
And then the last word is traitor.
Traitor. So immediately he's a traitor right after being a savior.
I think that his desire to fix and save Cortana
makes him a traitor.
Is going to cause him to turn his back on the UNSC. And by the end of Halo 4,
how is he a traitor? Just by I'm done. I already saved the universe how many times? It
doesn't matter.
Back.
You're a soldier.
Yeah, but you're not a traitor. That's AWOL. You're not a traitor.
AWOL.
If he starts working with the Forerunner when he discovers their technology and they tell him what's really going on,
I think he's going to be perceived as a traitor by the UNSC and by Oni and by Agent Locke.
He went away and he won't call us. I don't know where he is. When?
And he's AWOL because you have to remember that you go back through the hundreds of years of military history.
Yeah.
If you go AWOL, you are considered a traitor. Your punishment your punishment for going AWOL is no different than going and aiding the enemy. It's punishable by death.
Oh, what a bunch of bullcrap. Just because what if you come back? What's the terms on that?
It doesn't matter. You left. You are absent. You are absent without leave.
Wait, you skipped school for a couple of days, so now you're dead. You're dead. Yeah. You didn't come to class. Those were important assignments, and you can't recover them now. You're too far behind.
Right.
That's some. I get that he didn't follow orders, but I don't think AWOL is enough to be called a traitor. I could get if maybe he went AWOL right after they gave him some orders. They were like, forget about Cortana. You need to go to this base to check it out. There's some shit going on. And he's like, fuck you. Click. Turns off his fucking radio. Then you could call that a traitor, I guess. I don't know. Still, though, traitor is such a strong word. Especially for the chief.
Well, it's meant to be. The fact that he... And if you notice by the end of Halo 4, he was already questioning why he was here.
Yeah.
That was... And it's really hard when you think about, what's happened to John over the last, 10 years. He was trained with his original group of Spartans, the original Spartan 2s, and they were raised from childhood. I mean, essentially, as far as they were concerned, they were raised from birth together.
Yeah.
And through the fall of Reach, all of his people that he knew, all the people that he grew to care about, because he was forced to care about them in their training. I mean, the band of brothers, the soldiers of fortune kind of thing, and he grew to love them and care about them. And by the end of the fall of Reach, they were all dead.
Yeah.
And he was the last remaining Spartan too. So even the Spartan 3s and the Spartan 4s as they've come along, he'll never, he can't associate with them because he has of that opinion that is, anybody that I come to love dies.
Yeah.
And now here we are with Cortana, the only person that has been, or the only thing that has been with him since the beginning that has always been there for him has been Cortana. And now she's gone too. So, psychologically, the Chief is fucked up. Even in the opening cinematic for Halo 4, the interrogator said that, after a certain period of time, the Spartans begin to show sociopathic tendencies. And it's because, the fucking Spartan program broke them down even further than what, say, modern day Marine training does. I mean, part of military training is to break you down and build you back up into what the military wants you to be. And what they had to do for the Spartan program was so much deeper. And the human psyche can only take so much. Even as somebody as superior as John is, he's fucking broken. Yeah. He's a broken individual. And watching him going through the motions of what he's going through right now, preparing to go on this adventure to save Cortana, he's a broken man. And I think that we as gamers and that enjoy the storyline, we can't play John's character too much longer because they've broken the character to the point where he's ready to give up. He's ready to give in and he's ready to die.
Yeah. And
we have to have a new character to further the story along, whether it's Agent Locke or whether it's a new Spartan. I would, in my honest opinion, the character that I would like to play more of is Sarah Palmer, from the Spartan Ops.
Yeah.
Like, I love that character. That was a well-developed... Oh, yeah, I want to see her naked. Hell yeah, fuck yeah, dude. But he, it's time to make that next step away from the Master Chief character because he's run his course. Not only psychologically has he run his course, I mean, age-wise, he's been as a Spartan now going on 15 years, or whatever time frame that they want to give, to John in Halo 5 is somewhere between 12 to 15 years. So that's putting him in his 30s and 40s, and the late 30s, early 40s. And that's a long time for a soldier to be a frontline soldier.
Yeah, maybe he's just lonely.
Yeah, and he's lonely, and that's why the sex robots come in.
Yeah, that's why you order thousands of robots on the UNSC's dime.
Yeah, it happens. I understand him, but so this is
interesting.
This is getting yeah.
Do
you have
sex robots? No, they don't exist yet. I'm waiting. I'm anxiously waiting.
Do you have the sound clip from the release for the Hunt for Truth?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I have it here.
To leave the station.
For what purpose, Master Chief?
Cortana.
Permission granted.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'm sitting here going, what the fuck is this shit? Because I'm sitting here looking at a transcript for it, and I'm like, that's not...
Yeah, I have it right here. In case anyone hasn't heard it yet, this is basically going to be like a weekly podcast from a journalist who is saying that the chief... I'm going to summarize it really quick. We're going to listen to it. The chief is looked at as a traitor almost, but he's not, and that this journalist is going to get to know the real Master Chief. And I guess this is going to be a weekly series on, I think it's huntthetruth.tumblr.com. And this is where you find the trailer we were talking about where they shoot Master Chief in the head, and that's where you find this audio clip from this journalist. I think it's like 2.5 minutes long. Oh, it's 3 minutes long.
2 minutes and 54 seconds.
Yeah, so I'll play this real quick if you haven't heard it yet, and then we'll talk about it.
When you're a war journalist, you see a lot of horrible stuff. All the stories I've done, I've seen the absolute worst of humanity. But I've also gotten to see the best. 6 years ago, I saw him, the greatest, most mysterious hero of our time, up close in action. I witnessed firsthand what he did that day, and it changed everything for me. Anyone listening to this knows exactly who I'm talking about. The guy who saved us. Saved Earth, saved mankind. Master Chief Petty Officer Spartan 117, whom we now know is simply the Master Chief. A few months ago, I was hired to do an in-depth profile on the Chief. Exclusive access, the whole thing. Since then, I've gotten to talk to a lot of people who claim they know the real Master Chief. The boy, the soldier, the hero, the traitor. See, I've always known where a story was going before it started. I'd known exactly the story I wanted to tell for years. The story all of us wanted to hear. Glossy, inspiring, the blockbuster hero biography. That's all this was supposed to be. But the truth isn't always that clean. When I pulled that first loose thread, something broke. Now everything is caving in, and I find myself stuck with all these ugly questions I never intended to ask. Fabricated histories? People who aren't who they say they are? Cover-ups of cover-ups? That steady drumbeat of theories that used to sound insane, now they don't seem so out there. And these disturbing rumors, reports of anomalies. Something big is happening in deep space, and I can't even corroborate a single fact about one man's life. It's clear to me now. I can't fix the pretty story, but maybe I can break the ugly one. For the first time in my career, I can honestly say I don't know the shape of where this is going. And in fact, the possibilities have me lying awake at night, but I believe we all deserve to know the real story. We need to know where this leads. I know I do. So I find myself back at the beginning. Who is the Master Chief? Where does he come from? And is he keeping us safe? Join me as I hunt the truth about the Master Chief.
X-Files.
Well, I don't know if I told you or not, but I haven't listened to that yet. That's the first time I've listened to it.
Oh, you haven't heard it yet? Oh,
no,
shit.
I was specifically sitting on it, and for this episode because I wanted to have it all hit me right there on the spot.
All right, what's your first thing that jumps out and grabs you?
They're changing the storyline. They're changing a storyline in a direction of I was saying this earlier. The old side of the story was we as individuals of the UNSC or of Earth and all that, we understand that there are Spartans.
Yeah.
And that's after or during and after Halo 2, we understand that they're Spartans. But from that extent, that's it. That's all we know. You know, there's stories of these great Spartans and these great war heroes that are doing great deeds,
Yeah.
but the war is happening at such a fast pace that it's really hard to disseminate everything that we need to know. And there's never been any information of a real propaganda machine in from the UNSC disseminated down to the people. You know, the same type of things that you saw in World War II, the same things you saw in Vietnam, you know, and the same things that you're seeing now, where they take and they propagate stories of great heroes. I mean, you know, if you don't believe that there's propaganda coming out of the war effort to this day, go watch American Sniper and tell me that's not propaganda. Whether it's true, whether it's not, whether it's patriotic, whether it's not, I don't really give a damn. It's still propaganda for whatever sense you want to call it. Now, that's the same thing that I'm referring to here. Is up until this, there hasn't been any information coming down the pike to us to explain to us that there is a propaganda machine churning as the war effort's been going on against the Covenant. You know, a lot of times the only types of propaganda that we've known about is stuff like the Cole Protocol, which his great maneuver, you know, Colonel Cole or whatever he was during the fall of Reach, where he did some great maneuvers and he got some, you know, the Cole Protocol named after him, whatever. But there's not been a lot of talk about how much information the public knows about John. But it's now apparent in this story that they're saying that, you know, we know that he was our savior. They know that we know that he's the one that saved us, you know, when the Covenant came to Earth. You know, that's essentially what the journalist is saying here. And now now there are being, you know, reports coming out that he may or may not be a traitor. You know, and I'm speaking as a journalist. I'm gonna take it upon myself to hunt for the truth and disseminate this information. This is all brand new. This is the first time that they've actually really came out and said that John is well known within the circles of within the circles
played
of the
on every
population.
TV. There's action
Exactly.
figure, like I was saying.
Yeah, you know, Mega Blocks now have a thing, and whatever. And this is pretty big that they're actually, you know, disseminating the fact that, you know, he may or may not be a traitor, because it sounds to me even like this cover-up of cover-ups.
Yeah.
You know, and that's essentially what Halsey was doing.
I'm still thinking, sorry to cut you off, I'm still
No,
thinking
go ahead.
something like happens. Some event that they blame Master Chief for while he's gone. Because just because he leaves and they play on the TV, well, Master Chief left, he's a traitor, and everyone's like, yeah, fuck that guy, he's a traitor. He left us, and everyone quits buying the action figures. I don't think that's all that happened. I'm thinking that the cover-ups and the lies and everything that starts untangling, untwisting is some kind of event or something that's everyone's like, well, I think John's dead anyways. Let's just blame Master Chief, and let's go in this new direction. So forget the Spartan program. Let's go back to Oni and get everyone to believe in Oni again and get money from the government to run this. I don't know. Maybe I'm going too political.
Well, I mean, given by this story, I mean, it is very political.
Yeah.
It was more political than I expected it to be, and that's totally fine. I mean, I think that that's an interesting, you know, perspective that they're going to cast on this story, because there was a lot of politics involved in doing what they were doing with the Spartan program, because not everybody within Oni we supported what Halsey was doing with her Spartans. If I remember correctly, there was a general that was affiliated with the Spartan program that was like, you know, why do we need Spartans when we have ODSTs? And, you know, then there was that whole fight between, you know, John and the ODSTs, where he just beat the dog shit out of them. And one of my favorite scenes in all the books was him beating the piss out of the ODST guys. And, you know, that it's a different perspective that we're getting to see, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
He's going to be labeled as a traitor, and I think him simply leaving and going unaccounted for is enough to label him traitor, when I think he's the one that's dabbling in Forerunner technology, trying to discover a way to save Cortana.
Yeah, maybe that's it. I'm just excited that they're finally like, fucking, let's have a really good story.
Yeah, this story is getting really good.
Really good, yeah.
And we're going to see some really amazing things. You know, I hope that this isn't overhyped.
Yeah, I hope not.
You know, because I mean, I'll be honest. You know, leading up to Halo 4, when they were doing Forward Until Dawn, I don't know how much you enjoyed Forward Until Dawn, but I loved it.
It was good. I liked
it.
it.
It was so fucking good. And now they're starting to hype, they're starting to hype this. They've got Nightfall, which I haven't watched yet.
No, I haven't either. I was like at first waiting until all of them came out so I could watch all of them, and then I just forgot about it.
I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna try to watch them by the end of this weekend because the wife and I want to watch it.
Shoot, I think we're gonna have to do another episode as like a couple of these journalists, podcasts, whatever, his reports come out, and as we kind of go through the information, we watch Nightfall, try to piece it all together. We'll do the work for you guys. We'll figure it out.
Now, is this going to be a weekly thing that they're doing these podcasts?
Yeah.
Are they going to be okay?
At least for now, that's what they've said. I think he said it in there, but I know it says on the website, come back next week, 3/29, I think it was.
Here it is right here. A recent article on Xbox Wire confirmed that we will be receiving weekly updates on the photographer's website for 12 weeks, which will lead straight into E3 2015, where 343 Industries expected to premiere a campaign demo for Halo 5 Guardians.
Oh man!
So this is
Boner
this
town.
is a this is pre-hype to the hype was what we're getting. right here.
So we're getting hyped for our hype.
Yeah,
this is
the
hype our hype.
Yo dog, I hope you like hype. Because I mean that's exactly what this is doing.
Stuff some hype in your hype.
Yeah, we're hyping the hype. Is all we're doing here because E3 is where the big shit's going to go down. And I mean, I don't know. We're going to have to do some sit down and discussion how we're going to do this. Whether we're going to try to like do some streaming shit while watching E3 or what we're going to do. But we're going to have to be like have Pigspod all up in this shit.
Yeah.
For E3, and I mean we need to start getting on the E3 site and seeing when they've got the stuff scheduled for Halo, because if it's during the day, I'm gonna take the fucking day off.
Yeah, we need to watch that immediately. Yeah. I'm already hyped for this hype that's coming out. That's gonna hype the hype.
Oh, I'm hyped about it, man.
Oh shit.
Go ahead.
I don't know what you're gonna say. I was gonna ask, what are we drinking tonight, Q?
Tonight, I don't know if I gotta pull the video back up so I can see what I'm seeing here. Here we go. We're drinking Sam Adams.
Sam Adams, Boston Lager.
Boston Lager.
Very generic.
I went kind of generic tonight. I didn't do anything kind of special.
That's all right.
It is what it is.
Huh. Well, yeah, we're definitely going to have to come back to this. There's so much more to talk about.
I think let's come back and hit this in maybe 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
After
a few of the episodes are out.
Because I think that's all we're going to get right now is these podcasts or these wire releases or whatever you want to call them.
I still want to do like some fan fiction, side stories, bullshit, fun podcasts.
Yeah, I want to get into some more lore of Halo. I know you and I talked about it, maybe doing some lore for Destiny.
Yeah.
Because I really dig the lore stuff. I think it's fun. I like the fluff.
This episode's good.
Yeah.
I want to thank whoever made it this far into the episode. I don't know how far into the episode we're. Oh, only an hour.
I want to say about an hour and 15 minutes, give or take.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
We got time to bullshit then. I thought we were way further along in the episode. I don't want to drag anybody out forever listening all day, all night.
Mm-hmm. And get really, really drunk while you're doing it.
No. I don't want to do that.
But no, I just I can't wait, dude. I mean, it's getting
I'm hyped now. I don't even know where to think or what to think or who to do or the cup grades that are coming are gonna be unbelievable.
Yeah, I think it's we're just now scratching the surface of the hype. This stuff is, here I thought that Nightfall was going to be the hype leading into 5.
Nope.
That's nothing. Literally, from what I gather, it's nothing.
It looks like they're going all out on this. They're finally listening. They're adjusting the game to whatever the hell we want. We're like, we want this. And they're like, okay, we'll try to make it work. We don't want Sprint. And they're like, you know what? Sprint is already so far into it, and we don't have enough time. Even though we're 10 months out, we're so busy, we don't have time to take it out. But we'll make it so you can toggle it on and off. We'll have certain playlists that don't even have it. We'll toggle it on and off. You can have your MLG. You can have.
See, I think that's out of all of the things to complain, discuss, whatever,
I see no
like-
problem with sprint.
I don't either. And I think it's like, if all you have to do is bitch about running faster than what you're already doing, if that's your only bitch, Halo is a good series for you then.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I still don't understand what the problem with sprint is. Like, yeah, it's not like Halo 2, but if you want to play Halo 2, then go play Halo 2.
Because you can now, so shut up.
Yeah. You can't, it kind of works.
Yeah.
It's still having some problems, but...
Yeah, I haven't played it much.
Speaking of that, I just signed up for the Halo 2 Anniversary 1v1 ladder on ProGamingLeague.com.
Brag about it.
I can't yet until I actually play a game.
When's your first game?
Whenever I want. Whenever I get on and say, I could go do one right now. There's 4,000... I think I'm 4,001 for how many people are, how many teams there are, which is just people because it's 1v1. I mean, they have doubles ladders, team ladders, all that shit. And you can pick which game you want to play too in Master Chief Collection. I just chose Halo 2 Anniversary.
So what are we going to doubles on?
I don't know. What are we best at?
4?
Halo 4?
3 or 4?
Yeah, probably Halo 4. Speaking of that, we need to get in touch with the Bryce brothers.
Yeah, supposedly there's a 4v4 in the making.
Well,
or a
gonna do
rematch
that?
on 2.
Are we going to do another 2v2 but in MCC this time?
We can do that.
Stream it again? I bet we could set that up for not even too far from now.
Well, let's get through... Oh, God, I got to get through April. Let me get through April, and then let's do it.
Yeah, 420? What's 420?
No, I got... I have the convention that I'm going to in April.
420 won't work. Shoot. Yeah, I want to do the 4v4.
We'll have to get some people together, make it work. I mean, they're like, oh, we call Sniper Viper. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Yeah, I want to do a 1v1 tournament too, kind of like Drunken Halo did before. Maybe a Drunken Pigspod Halo tournament.
I don't want to run it. I'll run brackets, but that's as far as I'll go.
Yeah, you run brackets and numbers.
Yeah, I don't want to be responsible for having to produce it. Like, I don't want that responsibility.
Oh.
Travis does just well doing that.
Yeah, I'll help him. I'll throw in some prizes or something. Get people involved. See how many people we can get. Because I can get some people.
Well, definitely. I mean, in all honesty, I think there were some lessons learned that I don't think we should go more than 16.
Yeah, I think if you go above 16, you need to then... I don't know. The best way I've ever seen games like this get played, and I already told Travis this, is you have to have it all happen in a weekend. You have to go, all right, Saturday night is the night. Set aside the whole night. We're going to play all our games and just get them out of the way really quick. Because all the games happen at the same time. So it's not like it's
and just make it very simple.
Marathon. Everyone's playing their game. Game 1 starts at 7. Everyone's ready. Here's who you're playing. Game 1, go. And then everyone's game 2. Here's who you're playing. We're waiting for game 1s to finish up. So really, you're looking at game 1, 15 minutes. Game 2 is another. Well, no, because you got several games.
Yeah. Well, we'll deal with it.
That's the best way, I think, to do it. And go, everyone that can't be there on this Saturday, then don't sign up. If you can be there for this Saturday for the 4 hours that we're going to do it, then sign up. And then do it like that. Have everyone go, here's your game 1, your match 1. Play your 3 games. We'll wait. And then you can even have people, while you're waiting, just like kind of play matches, play matchmaking, while we're waiting for our round 2.
Stay warm.
Yeah. Stay warmed up while we're waiting for Q to put together the next round of brackets. So I think that's the best way to do it. There's no other, because when you put it off, everyone just puts it off. And then you're never going to get, because one guy's going to be like, oh, I can get on Friday, and the other guy's going to be like, oh, man, I can't. I can get on Saturday. Oh, man, why is going to a party? How about Sunday? And then it doesn't happen. Well, we still have another week. Then they just go for the... It's never going to happen. You have to get everyone to agree to be on within a 4-hour time period and finish all the games during that time. And if somebody's not there at the very start, then they're out. They're off of the bracket.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only way to do it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to call this an episode.
Yeah, we'll call that an episode. If you want to
Been a good
be
episode.
part of the 1v1, if you like that idea, or if you have a better idea of how to run it, how to do it,
Let us know.
yeah, let us know. Let Drunken Halo know. Go listen to them, whatever, I guess. I mean, if you listen to the last episode, we're on there. Don't forget Pigspod. I don't know how you're listening to it right now, but it is on Stitcher, which you can get on Android. I think it's on iTunes as well. iPod, the Stitcher app. Pigspod is on iTunes. We're on. I'll upload this to YouTube. You can get the direct download link on pigspod.com. I mean, there's so many ways to listen to this. So you better be listening. You better review us on iTunes because of something. I don't know. Never mind. Don't even do it. Fuck it.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't even bother. Just go like us on Facebook. Facebook.com/Pigspod. I'd rather have your reviews on there live and be like, hey, Pigspod's cool. Oh, thanks, brother. And when
Yeah,
we get
exactly.
to, I think, 75 likes, I'll give away a t-shirt and a bunch of stickers. And 100 likes, we're still doing the custom controller. So we're really close to the t-shirt. I haven't put up any pictures of like t-shirts or anything. I've sent some to you.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my T-shirt.
Yeah. I'm waiting on some stuff that I have coming Friday to finish the t-shirts.
I'm excited about that.
So you'll have some, and I'll have some. I've showed a couple on the stream if anyone watches that, which you can at twitch.tv/Pigspod. We'll stream again next week. This episode will come out on Thursday, every Thursday, blah, blah, blah. Clear your history. Stephen Hawking will not be in Halo 5 Guardians. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a shame. They said his wheelchair was too OP.
Yeah. Too OP. I wish I was an amazing hacker. I could code him into the game. You just roll around.
Yeah.
Roll across Blood Gulch. Just What would be Stephen Hawking's weapon? What would he use? A sniper? No scoping everyone? Just has
totally. It would be strapped to the
it
chair.
pivots on a little thing on the side of his chair, and he just...
Yep. He uses his tongue to fire it, and it's no scope. And then every time he's like, no scope.
No scope.
No.
Clear your history.
Clear your history, guys.
Get back here.
Bye, Oreo.